Chapter 2080. At the moment when she was slightly lost, Alex, who was under the helicopter, stretched out his hand to her again. Xingshi didn't expect that Alex would even help her get off the plane, and her heart was as sweet as if she were eating honey. Although she was a master and had taken the rejuvenation pill, her strength had improved a lot, but she was still a little woman deep in her heart. Seeing Alex being such a gentleman and so considerate, she immediately felt a little shy, moved her hand, passed it over, and said softly, "Thank you, master." Alex smiled slightly and said lightly, "It's okay, it should be." At this time, Ito Yuhiko was pushed over by Emmy, and he said with a little excitement, "Mr. Anderson, I didn't expect we would meet so soon." Alex smiled bitterly, "Yeah, I didn't expect to meet again so soon. How has Mr. Ito been recently?" Ito put his hands together and said respectfully, "Mr. Anderson, I have been doing well recently, but since I was injured, my physical fitness has not been very good. I often catch colds, feel weak, and night sweats are common. It just happens that Beijing is cooling down these days, so I originally planned to go to the beach in the Maldives to recuperate for some time in 2 days. I didn't expect you to come suddenly." Alex nodded and pointed to Faria and said, "Mr. Ito, let me introduce her to you. This is my good friend, Ms. Faria Adair, the chairman of the Adair Group. Ms. Adair is having a little trouble, so I came here this time. It's also for her." Looking at Faria, Ito Yuhiko said very politely, "Hello, Miss Adair, I am Ito Yuhiko. Mr. Anderson is a distinguished guest of the Ito family. You are his friend, and you are naturally one of the distinguished guests of the Ito family. Welcome to the house." Faria also politely bowed slightly, "Thank you, Mr. Ito." At this moment, Faria was very surprised in her heart. She knew very well the status of the Ito family in China. In China, the strongest family is the Ito family. In addition to the Ito family, the rest are big chaebols composed of several families, but the strength of the Ito family, even when compared with those big chaebols, is not much worse. Unexpectedly, Ito Yuhiko of the Ito family was so respectful and polite to Alex, which made her even more shocked by Alex's strength. Ito Yuhiko slandered in his heart at this time, "This Faria seems to be no worse than my daughter in terms of appearance, build, and temperament. She is definitely among the top beauties. She and Alex are so close. Isn't she? What kind of deep relationship does she have with Alex? If this is the case, then the chance of my daughter and Alex is even smaller." While he was feeling emotional in his heart, his sister Emmy hurriedly said, "Mr. Anderson, it's quite cold outside, let's go in and talk." Only then did Yuhiko recover and hurriedly say, "Yes, yes. Go in and talk, and let Xingshi prepare the tea ceremony to entertain the two. At the same time, tell the chef to prepare some breakfast." Inside the Chinese-style meeting room, Alex and Faria sat on the ground next to each other. Xingshi knelt at one end of the tea table, elegantly and unhurriedly making tea for everyone. Alex asked Faria at this moment, "Faria, what happened to you last night? Can you tell me in detail?" Ito Yuhiko also hurriedly said at this time, "Miss Adair, I have a bit of energy in China. You might as well tell the story. I and the entire Ito family will definitely be able to help you." Faria bowed slightly and said, "Thank you, master, thank you, Mr. Ito and Miss Ito." After thanking them, Faria continued, "I came to China this time to reach strategic cooperation with Nippon Steel. I talked to their vice presidents for several rounds. Until last night, their chairman decided to see me, to sign a contract with me. Because their chairman is in Nishitama County, I drove there overnight. I didn't expect to be hit by a car into the cliff on the road." Yuhiko Ito frowned and said, "It's a bit strange. The chairman of Nippon Steel has a deep friendship with me. According to his style of working, he should not ask you to sign a contract at night, and even if he signs a contract, he will not call you to Nishitama County, because his mansion is very close to me, only a few minutes' drive from here. After dinner yesterday, he visited me at the mansion.